Another video review, and this time I'm looking at the James Cameron Avatar 3 3/4 inch Dr. Grace Augustine, the collectible figure. As you can see, she's the small little person here. You got the nice picture over here, the level 1 webcam eye tag. Information here on the back. Here's the stand for her with her name, info. Nothing spectacular. Dr. Augustine is a dedicated scientist. Dr. Augustine is a dedicated scientist who has worked on Pandora for more than 15 years. Her passionate defense of the Na'vi and the Pandoran ecosystem often puts her at odds with the corporate bosses at Hell's Gate. She's a botanist and a xenoanthropologist. That's what I'm going to call it. Xenoanthropologist. Director of the RDA's Avatar program. She's the foremost expert on Pandoran life forms and the Na'vi culture. Experienced Avatar and psilink operator. Again, really unimpressive packaging. Don't really like the way it looks. Really kind of disappointing in the packaging for this. The packaging for the animals in the larger vehicles and things are much nicer. This really isn't. And I'm really not all that impressed with the look of this figure, just from looking at the packaging, or the figure through here. So let's get her open and let's just see if she actually does disappoint. Okay guys, so here you have Dr. Grace Augustine opened up out of her package and displayed with her little stand. Now, like all the other Avatar figures, comes with this really nice picture of Sigourney Weaver. Everybody loves Sigourney Weaver. I think she's a terrific actress. Fantastic. Dr. Grace Augustine info. And then if you go to avataritag.com, put your webcam on, it puts a little picture here. What it is, I have no idea. I lost interest in it. As for the figure itself, in terms of accessories, I'm assuming that this is a knife or something. Except for the fact that it's, yeah, I mean, I could probably fix that, but I'm assuming that's for cutting through the brush and forest and stuff, or green paint on there. Nice detail through there. It's not too bad in terms of detail. This really is, it kind of looks like Sigourney Weaver, with the weird lips, I suppose, but if you look, I mean, it's like, this color does not match her skin down here, because in the middle that's skin and it looks more like a shirt kind of, but really unimpressive. They captured the hairstyle fairly well, so that's fairly nice. Good detail on the shirt, except when you get down here, and I don't know if you're going to be able to notice this, it's almost like two different colors. This is a different color and this is a different color, which, you know, that's fine, but really, these figures are really unimpressive. It's, you know, it's what it is. It's a 3 3/4 inch figure, so I guess I can't be too terribly picky. But when you're comparing them to other very successful 3 3/4 inch figures, you kind of get let down, and that's what I'm kind of doing. I'm kind of comparing them to GI Joes, and they really don't match well with the GI Joes. And this little knife, at first I thought it was kind of like the Billy Club or something, but she holds it fairly well. Not too terribly bad there, but articulation, her head goes right and left and rotates, so you can do the Exorcist thing. Her arms will rotate, they go up and down, they rotate at the elbow, bend at the elbow, which I really think that's really kind of unfortunate. Nothing in the wrist. Waist articulation. That just, and that looks really weird. I don't like how they did that. And they go forward and they go back. They bend at the knee and they rotate at the knee and they rotate at the foot. You know, it's a decent enough likeness. The paint on here looks very, very, I want to say translucent and cheap. So because of that, I mean, even this doesn't, there's no like detail in here. It's really not impressive. So again, this is another 3 3/4 inch figure from the Avatar line that I cannot really recommend too much. Of course, she's got the little peg that you can put her foot in, and she can stand there. I really can't recommend these. As I've said in my previous reviews, they are meant for toys, or I mean, they're toys. They're meant for kids. not necessarily the collector or anything. And this is going to probably be the last 3 3/4 figure that I pick up. I'm looking for the Movie Master 6-inch Navi and Avatar figures. They're a little pricey, especially Natiri. The Jake Sully one seems fairly easy to get and fairly cheap, but the Natiri is just really expensive. And there's other waves coming out, and unless they come out with other 6-inch versions, they have the Miles Quaritch figure, but I'm not going to get him because I like the scale 3 3/4 inch, and then 6-inch would be a good scale to represent the movie. But overall, can't recommend these things too terribly much. So until next time, guys, thank you for tuning in. This is Botanist. I will talk to you later.